This episode brought to you by not asking permission to use licensed characters like Don Juan DeMarco.
He really thinks he's Don Juan DeMarco. I'm not even being the right character.
And the dinosaurs from Jurassic Park. Superheroes.
I'm Captain America.
The Tremors.
It's underground.
And the like.
Hey, everybody. We're watching Maximum Overdrive, and you're listening to Miscast Commentary.
You're listening to Miscast Commentary, where two guys have seen way too many movies and have way too much time on their hands.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Now here's your hosts, Joe Finley and Todd Murray.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Miscast Commentary. I'm Joe Findley.
Todd Tebow, the Sailor Murray.
And we bring you Stephen King's 1 millionth movie. And
Yes,
Stephen
1
King's,
millionth and 1th.
and also his first.
Yes.
Because he's directing this bad boy.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
This is the
We're
only-
learning shit already.
The only movie he's ever directed.
Oh,
And
I think he did a great job with it. Well, we'll find out. I haven't seen it in a while.
It may not hold up.
We don't know.
Hold on to your hats. The only way to find out is to press play.
Now.
We did it.
Ooh. Is this their what? We've done other Stevens. Have we?
No.
Is this our first Stephen King?
Yeah, I think this is our first Stephen King.
We've never done Pet Sematary?
I'm now trying to. No, we didn't do Pet Sematary. I was trying to remember like other things. He didn't do. Was Total Recall his short story?
No. It's a Philip K. Dick.
Yeah, there you go. That's right. We remember for your whole
Close
stuff.
enough.
No. No. His is The Running Man, which we haven't done yet.
Running.
The Running Man is his. But no, we haven't done any of his.
Why is this the only movie he's ever directed?
Because he was all coked out and weird, and he didn't like it, and people hated this movie, and it lost a lot.
Dino
of
De Laurentiis. He's done. We've done a lot of his movies.
I was just gonna say we have. When I was going through the research today, I saw his name pop up, and this was the first movie under Embassy Pictures, which he had just purchased, and then called the De Laurentiis Company or De Laurentiis Entertainment Company, whatever it was. And I have to read this. Sorry. On June 29th, 1987, at 9:47 a.m. EST, the Earth passed into an extraordinarily diffuse tail of Rhea M, a rogue comet. According to the astronomical calculations, the planet would remain in the tail of the comet for the next 8 days, 5 hours, 29 minutes, and 23 seconds. This will come into play. You don't just put this kind of shit up for nothing.
This is what you can't come into later, right? This is like when you're watching The Predator and you miss the spaceship in the beginning. You're like, what the fuck is this thing? What's happening?
Yeah.
What?
Kind of meaningful.
You miss it, the whole movie is pointless.
I know. Don't worry. Well, the problem is that almost makes the movie more confusing, which is why I wanted to read it.
No, this is why what's happening is happening. There's
I
a
know.
weird
So this is the beginning of the machines coming to life.
This is like for now.
Yeah. I like
It's essentially what my bank tells me every time
So
I use
here's-
it. Oh, fuck, there he is.
Stephen King doing his what's this? You're an asshole. Doing his Alfred Hitchcock-esque
Where he's got to be in it.
appearance.
Yeah.
He's in quite a few things, actually. I think he's got like 23 roles or something like that. He appeared in which one was it?
He was in, this is like AC/DC, the movie.
Yeah, AC/DC does the score for this movie.
He was in the one with all the Emilio Estevez, all the short stories.
It was like Creepshow, wasn't it?
Creepshow,
Yeah,
there you
yeah.
go, Creepshow. Yeah, he was in the one with the,
Yeah.
he turns into like a
he was
plant
the
thing and then blows his brains out.
Yeah, it works.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a really interesting cast too when you like see some of these names and stuff like that. Yeardley Smith right off the top, a friggin'
Yeardley Smith,
a Simpsons alum who most people don't know what she looks like is in this.
You're
movie.
gonna find out.
Yeah, and she
She's just like Bart Simpson,
pretty much. Christopher Murney, you do know that name, but you don't know why. And when you see him, you're gonna freak the fuck out. It's amazing.
I've been a Murney man for years.
But let's talk about the just the impact that Stephen King has had on pop culture as far as
Holy
adapting
fuck.
his stuff. I want to talk about what's going on. So I looked up his like things that he has written, like movies were based on what he's written. 292 different projects were based
Wow.
on his writings. 39 projects are currently in production or pre-production right now. That includes a new version of The Talisman, a new version of The Stand, and there's another
Wow.
Cujo thing. There's the Pet Cemetery one that just came out. Like all this.
That's supposed to be pretty good, actually.
I've heard
Like it
things.
strays from the source material. But this is okay. Stephen King is some strange anomaly where I believe he's got a warehouse full of Stephen King's writing his novels for him.
Yeah.
Because it's like, holy fuck, you go to the fucking bookstore. I know people are like, what's that? There actually exists still. And there's like, while you're there looking at a Steve, they put a new one beside it.
Yeah, exactly. And you're like, oh, this one's literally hot off the press.
It's sort of like when you watch like South Park and you're like, how can Slash be all over the world at the same time? It's like Stephen King.
Yeah.
Like you're like, how is his novel? Oh, he's actually in the back right now writing the next one.
So you did ask, so this was written for the screen and directed by Stephen King. This is based off of a short called Trucks that was in his Night Shift collection. Now, while we just have kind of a brief moment, the bridge is going up. You asked why Stephen King directed this and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Let's have Stephen King tell us why.
Oh,
You don't see that many directors deciding they're going to write their own books. There seems to be a perception, I think, among writers that they can do it better. And yet you could have easily hired a director that you respected as well. But you had to do it yourself, and I wondered why.
I got curious. People would write letters, and sometimes what the letters said, they really started to flood in after The Shining. They ruined your book, or they would say, it wasn't what I expected, or it wasn't any good. But what they were all saying really seemed to boil down to, where the hell were you? You weren't there. And it's like, there's a spirit in writers' works, even though it's just print on the page. And sometimes the director gets that. I think that Milos Forman got it when he did One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. There's magic there, so that the heart of the writer is in two places. It's in that book and it's in that movie. And I was curious, if I did it myself, what would happen? Would people say, you ruined it yourself? Or would they say, yeah, we got what we wanted?
What do you think of the outcome?
You lose all perspective after a certain point.
But it was
I
a very-
think they're going to come out and say, it was good. I'm not rehearsing my Academy Award speech.
So that's where he was at. But admittedly,
oh, Murder by Melon.
he will tell you he doesn't remember making most of this movie because he was so coked out.
Really?
Making this movie. He was on a massive cocaine
Binge.
frenzy.
Woo, oh,
it wasn't
fuck.
even a binge, it was a frenzy. And yeah, he flat
They
out
call that
says
the
he,
Charlie Sheen.
yeah, he flat out doesn't remember making chunks of this
That
movie.
sounds like a cop-out to me.
It's possible.
What do you think sounds better? Does it sound better to say, okay, the movie was no good, I directed it, even after hearing that quote right there? Or is it better to be like, I don't even know, I wasn't even there?
I don't know, because at that moment he sounded like he was pretty proud of what he had done. So
I'm
you
pretty
would
proud
think.
so far. Didn't you just see that carnage with the bridge lift? Oh, fuck, here he comes.
So we start right off. This is legitimately
the green gnome? Who is he?
Yes.
The green elf. I believe this
Yes.
character's called the green elf.
No, he's
Yeah.
he's the Emerald Orc.
The emerald orc.
But
This fucking guy.
yeah,
It's like the butthole of something in Guar that like shits you out after the show.
I was gonna say it would say it's a meth head carnival. It's like you come out of that slide at a meth head carnival, and it's just a nightmare for everybody.
You mean the gathering of the Juggalos?
Juggalos, yes.
Exactly. Oh no, two different festivals.
Yeah,
Totally two different. I must have mixed it up.
the Juggalos are much more like they're no, it's literally jugglers doing their thing. So a lot of these trucks, they just legitimately have the
what?
like
the Green
the-
Goblin
no,
on the
the-
front,
no,
pretending to be something else.
that too. No, but you'll see like business names and stuff like that. Like that Happy's Toys is one thing, but like you'll see because a lot of trucks were on loan. Yeah,
That's Buddy.
that's Frankie Faison.
Yeah.
He was in. He's in every single Hannibal Lecter based movie, including Manhunter, which is not connected to.
Really?
Like the-
so he's some weird that they have to have him in there.
Yeah, well,
He's like the good luck charm.
No, I guess not. But like Manhunter came out Manhunter came out first, and he played a cop. But then in Silence of the Lambs, he played Barney, the orderly guy who's in the like mental institution.
Right.
And he plays that character through all the rest of the movies, including Red Dragon, which is a remake of Manhunter. I almost said Mindhunter again.
Oh, this vagina looks like it's awesome.
I love places like that.
Fucking right.
I like to see a greasy, sweaty, fat
greasy
dude in the
spoon
back.
and greasier service.
So there's a.
There he is. Look
I
at
don't
him.
think he's looked more handsome, to be honest.
He looks like he's been up all night snorting coke with Stephen King.
Yeah.
But he's always had this glassy-eyed kind of a thing going on, right?
Yeah.
And he does look pretty handsome. I would dare say he was handsomer in Repo Man.
Okay, I'll give you that. I kind of like pinball machines that play themselves.
Fucking right, man.
What?
It's just mad that it didn't get the high score and it's playing itself.
What a racist thing. Yo, mama. Like,
I know, right? Come on. How's that racist? The machine's got feelings? Holy fuck. Grab hold, bro. Grab hold.
No, I'm just saying what they made him say. Like,
that was... There you go. Look, of course.
Yeah.
Fucking right on,
Make
man.
sure you just get the menthols.
Don't stick your hand in there. He's going to lose his hand in the machine.
Yeah, no doubt. The way in which they've decided that these movies or that these machines are coming to on their own and stuff like that really is like random and weird, because some of them are just doing shit like
it doesn't even make sense.
Some of them are making an attempt to murder you.
No,
some
they all
of them
are. They're pretty murderous.
I know, but like what is the cigarette machine doing? It's just shooting at cigarettes.
Well, it's just doing what it shouldn't.
But here's the other.
It's been look at this. This is what I was gonna say. I was gonna be like brought to you by not sticking your eyeball directly over the nozzle of a gasoline fucking pump. Like,
it's probably
who
a good idea.
the fuck? Like, what was he expecting anyways?
I know.
What he
was gonna find like a big clog.
Yeah,
of
and then
cotton balls.
what happens when you pick it out and keep staring at it? Oh, there's the wall of vag.
Yeah, that's something that I'm sure every gas station has.
We had to take those down on the boat.
Yeah.
When I first got there, I went into the bathroom and the whole you close the door and the whole thing is just nudie pics. Only it was like a lot of dick.
Yeah.
I was like, we're in the men's room here. I was like, it's all cocks.
So some people
The
like
ladies,
cocks.
you catch the ladies in there all the time.
Yeah.
They get the, maybe that's why they took them down.
Yeah.
Cocks, well, I guess, you should have both.
What's good for the goose,
Exactly.
baby?
Well, it should be split 50-50, really, right?
Good for the goose
Yeah.
to have cocks on it.
Exactly. Goose cocks.
So there's Pat Hingle. We obviously know him best as Commissioner Gordon in the Tim Burton Batman series that continued to the Joel Schumacher
Napier's
Batman
cleaning
series.
out excess chemicals.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he was great for that role. Just waddled around. Hey, what's going on? His first actual acting job was an uncredited role in On the Waterfront.
I liked your impression of him just then.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
I'm doing stuff. Look at me.
I know.
I'm this guy from Batman.
Well, it was as good as my Captain America.
Yeah,
See, he liked it too.
That is the greasiest. Look at that's. What is he even cooking here for? Like, did he forget?
Oh, he's making
yesterday.
I'm assuming those are supposed to be scrambled eggs.
Like what the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, she doesn't know what she's doing. That's why she's taking over. She's fucking it right up.
Yeah. I really, really miss Emilio, the actor.
Agreed.
I think he was quite good.
I liked him a lot. He was in a lot of stuff.
I'm trying to think of something that I didn't
fuck.
like him in. So now let's talk
Yeah,
about...
see, like this.
Now let's talk a little bit about the machines themselves.
Okay.
How did that rotate? See, like, the machines are now capable...
Oh, God.
The machines are now capable of doing things that they're not physically capable of doing. And that being one example is it decided to turn around towards her.
It vibrated itself.
Okay, I'll give you that, but then you would assume that it would have been on.
Yeah.
But it just...
Oh, there's Buddy. Oh, there he is.
Oh, everybody's out here.
What's that guy's name?
I don't remember.
Is he the guy that you thought I was going to freak out? Him right there. He's in tons of shit. He's always like a cowboy and everything.
I gotta see everybody
Come
again.
on now.
The girl who just got cut though, that is Ellen McElduff. She was in Oz, and Little Man Tate and JFK.
Good old Susie Magic Muff.
So there's a lot of people in this movie who are not proud of this movie when they go through their.
I would be proud of every film I ever starred
Why
in.
not?
And the only thing I starred in was when I illegally dubbed myself into Showgirls.
Like, do you know how happy I would be if, like, say you were somebody who had
This guy's in a ton of shit too.
gained some real notoriety. I don't know, for some reason I keep thinking it's I can't fucking remember his name now off the top of my head from Breaking Bad.
Oh, right. Yeah, that is him, I think. The guy who runs the chicken place. That is him.
I looked in through the thing and his name did not show
He probably
up.
had his name taken off.
Yeah, it might be. Oh, now I have to look him up.
Look him right up. Oh, man, I love a good fucking arcade, man.
Yeah, I miss. You remember we used to go to
I
that
didn't
arcade?
find the arcade at the fucking... oh, my God. Their intent... Why is their intent to murder? That's mine.
Yeah, that's another part. But also, it's like, how does it know you're there? They don't have eyes. None of them have.
They're sensing things. Something is awry.
See, I would like to remake this movie with now where you have things with AI and things with cameras and things that could physically see you. And then you could see like maybe they're communicating via like Wi-Fi and stuff like that with other devices that can make them do other things even though they can't see you, right?
Oh, because zapped out. He's covered in smokes. He didn't even get to have one. What a fucking waste.
I know, right?
Steal all them butts. Those are them soft packs, though, that just get fucked.
He's sliding. See, and
is there any mechanics here? No, they seem to be okay for now.
I see a pitching machine out there.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure that'll come into play.
So everything... so I think that maybe, everything could malfunction would be pretty, believable. But, like, you say, well, this is going to, like... yeah, it has intent to kill, like as if it's they've all become self-aware and they're like, how dare you create me?
Yeah.
Just to give you sodas.
Yeah. Well, for what it's worth, it was Giancarlo Esposito.
It is him.
Yeah, you were right. It was.
Fucking it is.
Him. I apologize.
Yep, right in the balls. Because that's how, just like the guy with the gas nozzle.
Yeah.
This is like the type of movie where, like, you're in the car and you're like, oh, what was that noise? And then you roll the window down, put half of your body out the whole window so you can look around so the murderer can chop your head off.
Yeah. But now, again, here's the thing. Like, it's now getting, like, the capability to aim.
I didn't know it shot out like that. Look, there's like a big, like a baseball shooter.
Yeah, it's like they're tubes.
This kid's pretty brave.
Yeah, he is pretty brave. I would have put the straps on so you didn't have to put your hand out in front.
Oh shit, bro. See? The pop addiction kills.
See, I think that
dead kids.
I think that Stephen King's failing was trying to make this a horror movie. See, and again, it was like, what, did the bike just fail?
I don't think it's a horror movie. I think it's pretty tongue-in-cheek. Like, I don't think it's taking itself very seriously.
But he, in that interview, like the clip that I showed you, he flat out says, he's like, I only like to do things that scare me and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he just flat out murdered that
Murdered
child.
a kid. We just watched a kid get flattened.
I know.
You know what? Here's my thing. Okay, wait a second. Yeah. There's a huge continuity mistake right there.
Yeah.
Not like it really matters. When that thing broke through, whatever the fuck it broke through, the steering wheel went flying off. And in that last scene, it was clearly in place. I was just going to say, how's this thing driving around with no steering wheel?
Yeah.
But it was back in place.
So there you go. Take the mustache off that man, and who do you see?
Oh my God.
Is that you saying I don't know?
Yeah.
That's Eddie
exactly
Arcadian from The Last Dragon.
Oh my God, it is too. Look at, is that Indiana Jones, the female version next to him riding shotgun?
Yeah. Which sounds like Indiana Jones is fine for a female name if you're asking me.
This movie has it all. I wish that this movie didn't explain to you in the beginning about the gas thing.
Yeah.
It should have just been the shit's going crazy. Who knows why?
Yeah. I guarantee you that was them. Like, I'm willing to bet that the short story explains it, but then the movie in no way could, because they were like who would even guess? Well, the Earth's behind this comet, so therefore the machines are turning on, right?
Right.
So they just had to give it to you. But anyways, that's Christopher Murney. He was in The Last Dragon, like I said. He was in Barton Fink, but more recently he's been doing a lot of video game voices. He was in Grand Theft Auto, Vice City Stories, just a bunch of random voices.
No way.
And he was in Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Revolver and.
No shit. So he's I wonder what they get. What kind of paycheck they get for being a video game voiceover.
I don't know. I'm sure it's a standard kind of voiceover job. You know.
Speaking of voiceovers, we both just went to Comic-Con.
Yeah.
So
by just you mean this is currently August. So 2.5 months
yes,
ago.
Exactly. So hopefully we'll have some stuff up there for you.
Yeah, we'll have some stuff.
But anyways, when we were speaking of voiceovers, as I was walking down the hallway, Kevin Conroy walked right past me, and I was like, "Hey, man!" I was like, "Hey, nice. Kevin Conroy." He's like, "Hey,
I'm Batman."
He looked like he had just He looked like he's the Marlboro Man. Like
Yeah.
he looked like skinny, and I was like, man, this is not what you picture from the voice of Batman. You know?
I know.
He's pretty cool looking though. He
Actually,
looked
for
like
some
he had
reason, I
had
thought
it,
he was a
though.
big black dude
No,
until I saw
no.
him, and I was like, oh yeah, he's not.
Yeah, Kevin White Guy Conroy. That's what they call him. What the fuck, man?
What
Like,
a weird name.
I know.
a
Strange.
horrible-
It is a strange nickname to have.
Horrible thing to have on the back of his baseball jersey too.
Oh, this guy.
White guy. It just says white guy on the back.
That truck stop looks like the little place you go at Wonderland, like that, like diner.
Oh, it totally does.
Like, look at it.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. The
Canada's-
emerald, which is the emerald gnome.
No, the Emerald Orc.
The emerald orc.
Apparently, this
I like
machine.
lime green elf better.
This machine. So, if at a Comic-Con or somewhere somebody claims that the movie used Green Goblin truck is there, it's not, because this one was actually like destroyed almost immediately after the movie. They brought it somewhere, and then they ended up selling it to somebody else because they went bankrupt, and then the whole thing was destroyed. All but like the top of it was like burnt away.
Really?
So
What else is the girl from? She looks familiar to me.
I don't know. I think that's Laura Harrington. She was in The Devil's Advocate. She was like the girl who gets called up to the stand in Eddie Barzoon's.
Eddie Barzoon.
Well, no, sorry, Eddie Barzoon was a different guy, but yeah, he was in that. She was in What's Eating Grilled Grape. She was in Buckaroo Banzai.
That's probably it right there.
Yeah.
Buckaroo Banzai.
And that one is closer to this time, so she would look more like that.
That guy can play the junkyard dog
yeah.
in a movie about the junkyard dog.
Oh, completely. More now that he's bigger and older.
Oh, hell yeah.
But she also though wrote a movie recently where Prince Charles plays the King Louis of France, and William Hurt is in it. And so she's got that going for. She's only written like
Still
3
going.
movies, and the other one was a short, and the other one like I could not tell you, couldn't even pronounce the name of anybody who was in
There
it.
she is.
And there he is.
Yeah.
He was in a movie we've done, which was, why can't I think of the name of it all of a sudden?
What is it? What?
Digstown.
Digstown.
Remember,
Yes.
he was the
Yep.
hickey like spy guy.
A hickey spy. Look at even the old rundown cars got a little jazz going to them, blinking when they shouldn't be.
This is actually a prequel to Transformers. Nobody knows.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a big fucking. Oh fuck.
Yardley Smith has that kind
Yardley.
of.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That was Yeardley.
No, it's Yard. I've heard people pronounce it at her as Yardley, and she's never corrected it. So I would assume
She's fine with it. She's probably getting it wrong all her life. She's like, whatever.
it's Steve.
She's so cute. Her voice is cute as fuck too.
She's got like Kristen Shaw disease, where it's like she's got a face that's very cute, but it's like weird in a way.
I like her.
Not bad.
No,
just
I know what you
weird.
mean. She's
Like,
got a character. She's got a lot of
Yes.
character. I'm surprised she hasn't been. Well, I mean, when you're getting that big Simpsons money, I guess you don't really have to be in a lot.
No.
Because what are they pulling down? That 500,000 an episode or something?
yeah.
Like,
But she was in Herman's Head. She
Herman's
was-
Head was so fucking awesome.
Yeah, and she was in City Slickers, and she was in
Yep.
Toys, and she was in As Good as It Gets. So I mean,
Toys
yeah,
with Robin Williams.
that movie. Yeah, that's a
that the
few
one?
yeah, and that's a couple in a row for us to have.
LL Cool J.
Yeah,
We have to do Toys soon, man. It's like it's calling us.
I'm having a hard time getting my head around that. But
Small Soldiers,
yes,
the porn version,
or Toy Soldiers.
which actually their penises
Small
drawn
Soldiers.
up like toys.
I enjoyed Small Soldiers.
I know it was pretty good.
Joe Dante, baby, getting it together.
Fucking Joe Dante.
Good cast too. They did that thing, and they were. To me, they were one of the earliest in like this new stage of movies. Like once they started doing like 3D animation and stuff like that, they were like, we got to get all the biggest stars. And then it was like, nope, we have to get the right people for them. And they go and
That's
get
what
Frank
Pixar did.
Langella.
Yeah.
Pixar. Well, but I mean, even Pixar at the beginning with Toy Story was like, we got to get big people. Like everybody was big, but it wasn't until they started doing things like Bug's Life and Ratatouille where they're like, I'm not worried about the biggest people. I'm going to get the right people.
Because now that they have this looks like Buddy's truck from Jeepers Creepers.
It does, which I was gonna say. What was the one?
See, at least
Steven
they're not
Spielberg's
dumb.
short movie.
At least some of the people in this movie aren't stupid. Like,
Yeah,
like, buddy, the pop's not coming out. Let me stick my face right down here.
yeah. But for my money,
Oh, fuck.
I wouldn't even consider that stupid at this point because it's like literally that one of them should say what's gonna happen? It's gonna come out at like 100 miles an hour at me? No, because they're not alive. You know, and then all of a sudden, oh, the new realization, they are alive.
You got the cost of the movie?
Yes.
It's like a lot of carnage.
Yeah,
So
it was-
far, I'm like, this is all right, man.
For 88, I think, I can't remember the year. It was $10 million.
Nice.
It made $7.4 million.
Not so nice.
Not as nice. It debuted number 7 behind Aliens was out, Karate Kid 2, Ruthless People, Top Gun, Back to School. Those were all out at that time.
Even Back to School beat it.
Yeah, and it had been out for several weeks.
I mean, that was a tour de force.
Like
film.
none of those debuted
Back
the
to
same
School
week.
kicks
Those
ass.
were those. I think the newest one was Aliens, that it was like on its second week or something.
Right.
Like that, and everything else had been out for like at least a month.
Nobody was digging this. I'm surprised for the 80s that, well, we did. I did, you know.
Yeah.
I asked my cousin, I was like, what movie should we do, man? I was at his house. Can you ask him
nice.
what should we do? And he was like, Maximum Overdrive. I was like, done.
I was wondering because when I asked you what movie you wanted to do, your response was and then nothing for a long time.
I couldn't remember if we watched or not. I was like, I don't know.
And then you leave that to me. I'll figure that out.
How come their car has not turned on them?
And that's a great question. It's completely random. It would be nice. So you know what they needed? They needed a moment like in Minority Report. Remember, like when all the
Where Tim
cars.
Robbins is going crazy?
No, when all the cars were like dead, and they're like, "This is the problem," and they like just identify the one thing, and it's like this car is different from those cars because it doesn't have that thing.
Right.
You know, and then it's like there, and then so then
Well,
they're
maybe because they all seem to have their own personalities, maybe this car likes them. Maybe some of them would turn on and be good.
Are you saying that this is Herbie the Love Bug?
Right, exactly.
Okay, I'm not.
They're just married car. He likes them. They're cool. They've owned the car forever. They treated it well. He's like, I'm cool with my place in the universe.
Let's remake this movie, but instead of remaking it, we just put it out again. But Zach Braff voices over that car.
Absolutely.
He's like, "Hey guys, how you guys going?" Oh. That was my Zach Braff.
That was great.
As far as anybody knows, it was perfect.
That was exactly him. You actually pressed the button.
Yeah.
And that was an exact quote from Zach Braff himself.
Zach Braff is in this house.
Look, he looks fucked. He looks like he's been like getting sand in his eyes all day.
He does.
His brother's been making him cry all afternoon. You're not gonna be nearly as cool as me. You think you're a movie star, you're fucked. Why did he stop? I know to get into directing.
Mostly, yeah, it was mostly for directing. He
Bobby
still
was good.
occasional. Bobby was
Bobby was a
fantastic.
good movie.
But he was also in Bobby, so I don't know what the problem is. Like,
Right.
Like, why can't be in your movies? Just give yourself a small part.
We should do Young Guns one of these days.
We'll get to Young Guns. That movie's fantastic.
Oh yeah. Eventually, I think we'll reach every movie. We should be bitten by vampires so we can do every movie ever made.
Well, I was starting to kind of do the math on it. I'm like, man, like when is it that we're going to be like really scraping the bottom of the barrel? But then I started realizing, I'm like, we only
We'll
do
be superstars by then.
I was like, we only do a couple of Schwarzenegger movies in a year, so we've got like 10 more of
Oh,
those.
exactly.
Like,
You'll know we're hitting this bottom of there when we do Eraser.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
oh fuck, end of days. Oh,
We're watching
Jesus,
Collateral
here we go.
Damage, and you're listening to Miscast commentary.
Oh yeah, he is. I was just gonna ask, is he inside the clown truck?
Yeah, but then also,
Do you really need? Was Marvel pissed? Okay, if this movie was made now, would Marvel be pissed off?
Yeah.
that Green Goblin was.
this movie wouldn't have
this
been
truck.
made. This movie would not have been made.
I mean, I guess they could have changed the truck.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like they would have shut it down until that happened.
They probably liked it back in the day because they were like, "Oh, it's like free advertising for our comics that
Pretty
are
much.
going nowhere."
Pretty much,
bunch of
like-
fucking hippie bums.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice flag waving.
Stan Lee on the,
The next
side of the road
movies
begging
were
for change.
where where all the flags come to life. It's a real talk about the state of the world. Flags attacking people.
Yeah. It all starts with when Donald Trump was hugging all those flags.
Yeah.
And it starts
Flag
there.
hugger!
He's like, now they're fighting back. It's like you grabbed that flag right by its pussy.
Right by its flag pussy.
Flag's
Right by the 49th star, you little whore.
Thank God it wasn't the 47th star.
Exactly.
That one's tight and painful. Which I don't know what state that is.
Like he's
in
getting
order
pretty
of
khaki.
things.
She really reminds me of just like every woman ever.
Yeah, she does.
Wow, she like the chick from Commando mixed with like the mercenary from Aliens.
Yeah.
Mixed with Maria Conchita Alonso.
I was gonna say you've just listed actually 2 Latina women and 1 Jewish woman.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I guess we've
There you go.
created that's just random white. If
just
you
the
mix
truck.
enough ethnicities, it just becomes a white person. I guess.
Exactly.
Well, that is true. White is it's not the absence of color; it is all colors
Oh,
combined.
what do you say? Oh, here we go. Here it goes.
All right, MAGA,
The real
MAGA.
reason. Yeah, the real reason. It took this many seasons for him to slowly work into his agenda.
Yeah. See, again, Not these things are not mechanical devices in the.
Yeah, exactly. In the sense of it's anything man-made, anything.
Yeah.
Just to fuck with him, eh? If they could drown that kid right now, they'd fuck him up.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, fuck. They're like, I want this kid to squat over me. You know how the kids get the spray up their butt crack and everything? Yeah.
I wish we could get the rights to this just to voice over all the different machines. We're like, get him. And then the one guy's,
so
and
wicked.
then just one guy's like, we're just getting him wet. He doesn't give a shit.
They'd be raging out. Kids are like, yay, they won't stop.
I'm legitimately contacting Stephen King and requesting the right to, because he owns the right to this movie, so that's why it like never gets like re-releases or anything like that.
Oh, wicked! This movie's totally awesome. Like I don't know what the problem is. I think this movie
There's
kicks
Herbie.
ass.
That's Herbie the hate bug.
Yeah, he's not feeling it, man. Oh, look at
Like, and again, it's. I can't wrap my head around like all the things that are killing them. Like it should have been like it's my car in a dog's, but he had to have a dead dog for some reason. Because the guy's Walkman,
his
blew up his
Walkman
head.
murdered him. No, maybe it choked him out.
No, because there was blood coming from his ears.
Blew his ears out. It turned up so loud. What happened to her? Oh, she got choked to death by the hair dryer. So the cord itself can move like a tail.
Yes.
And wrapped around.
Yes. You have prehensile plugs.
That's the newest plug. Like, fuck the new Apple ones that they make. Prehensile plugs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
It will find the outlet. You don't have to do anything. Just take it out of the box.
Tesla made those for their cars. You pull in, and then once you've parked, it actually finds the plug spot and then plugs in.
It looked like a blind graboid coming out.
Yeah,
Trying to get you.
It reminded me a lot of the robotic, like arm in Iron Man that he keeps like yelling at because he has nobody else to talk down to.
Did it ever flip him the bird? It didn't.
No,
It
it opened like 3 ways, so it didn't really have a.
It could have had
Mighty Tasty. What a great ice cream truck.
Mighty Tasty.
I couldn't hear it because we're talking over it, but there was a specific song that I think it was King of the Road. It was playing.
I'm sure it was probably an AC/DC tune in Chime version, in the Ice Cream Man version.
I'm pretty sure if that lawnmower turns on, then this is the scene that I am thinking of because there's a fucking banana thing.
Really?
Well, basically, a radio-controlled lawnmower was turned on, and they were basically told, you don't need to have the blade because there's no point.
Right.
Right? It's just, we're going to throw in the sounds after the fact. Stephen King was like, no, just leave the blade. Don't worry about it. It caught a piece of wood, fired it, and hit a cameraman in the eye, and he lost his eye.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Oh, shit. I wonder what kind of what you got to pay out for that.
It does not say.
Oh, fuck.
He sued for 8. Yeah, so it was during this scene. But he sued for $18 million, and it was settled out of court, and there's no...
what is the likelihood of that? The only reason was because they told him, take it out.
Yeah.
If nobody said a fucking thing, like, when the hell does that ever happen? Like, it hits a guy right in his fucking eyeball. That would have been me.
Yeah.
I had like 4 pairs of glasses on. I still get shit in my eye.
It goes up and over.
Oh, yeah. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like...
I was at a... I think it was a Grape and Wine Festival several years ago, and I got something in my eye and I couldn't get it out, and I actually had to go. I was like that asshole who was at the medical station. Like, there's never somebody there, but when they're there, it's always it's usually some drunk asshole.
Yeah.
I didn't have a friggin' thing to drink, and literally something got in my eye, and they had to like flush my eye out and then put an eye patch on me.
Nice.
And like one of the taped eye patches. I was like, what a fucking nightmare.
No way. Those are way too cool.
I lost the third dimension.
You did the giant dance.
God. That's something else we'll have to do in the future. We're gonna have to do some like wrestling pay-per-views. Like
just like an old one, yeah. Pick some old. Although, man, I watched
WrestleManias in a row.
that Andre the Giant one, and hearing Bobby Heenan with the Gorilla was amazing. Like, they were so good together. Bobby Heenan was so on the ball, like, all the time.
So also Jesse the Body Ventura.
Oh,
still my favorite thing all the time is that shot that's behind them down to the thing, and then just Ventura's look at the arm.
Look at the arm. Fucking right with the minigun.
I know all about the false flag operations.
Oh fuck! They're getting moving now. Well, they slowly working up to it. Like they're kind of working their balls up here.
Yeah. Well, this is
Like,
the thing.
should
That,
we go get that trip?
yeah, exactly. Let's see if we're gonna get away with it. Boom. That was good. I love old, semi crappy practical effects like that. Like it's like watching like Trauma or something like that. Just a head explode, and you're like it doesn't look good, but it's good that it doesn't look good because then you'd be witnessing a murder type thing.
Exactly.
Right?
It's like when I watched Cannibal Holocaust, and I was like, "Is this fucking for real? Like this was disturbing the shit out of me."
I know. I only came twice during that movie.
You know, there's a problem. You only came twice. I like that scene too, where Buddy's like, "You can't even see. Like, what are you doing?" Just so they could have the truck smoke him, right?
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah, we don't give a shit about the guy without the eyes. That was actually the guy who got hit by the wood.
oh my god, with double eye.
So then they just wrote it in that he got gas in his eyes.
Don't you understand by now? It's the truck.
Yeah. You snot bag.
Oh, you
Good.
snot bag.
You got to have really good. Do you want to rock and roll with me? This has got some fantastic language in it.
I
this
enjoyed
movie.
that.
It's just, and it's not like I don't know what it is because obviously it's not a fear of vulgarity from Stephen King, right? It's just like you crappy asshole.
You crappy asshole. Oh my god, listen to the music. Oh Lord. Oh
So,
God.
That shot was totally him running into that truck,
Exactly.
right? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, knocked him out.
No, like I knocked him
Why
right
does that
out.
always happen? People get hit by vehicles and their shoes like this. Their shoes always come off.
Oh, look, he runs over the Holy Bible bag.
That's how
did
you
you
know
notice
Stephen King directed
the
this movie.
truck the clown at the back of the truck has tears? Every time he kills somebody, there should be a new prison tattoo tear.
That'd be amazing.
He's already killed before he even became alive. That clown killed 4 people.
Yeah. Speaking of prison tattoos, I saw a guy today. He was wearing
When you were in prison?
No, he was near actually my daughter's school,
Jesus.
and he had sunglasses on, and he had a face tattoo like over his eye that went on every side of the thing. I'm like, what are you doing with your life, buddy?
Yeah, well, now he's got a face tattoo. He's hanging around outside the school.
Like, I don't have any tattoos. I don't have a problem with tattoos. But what in your brain triggers? I have to have one covering my eye because that'll make me the cool
It's
dude.
usually, probably something back in the day that, I don't know a lot of people other than Tyson that are still liking their face tattoos.
I don't even know that he likes it. I have a feeling he's just like, you can't tell me what to do because I'm Mike Tyson, and there's no way I'm going back on it now because it's way too late for that. Oh, it's just gonna get.
You have to. Once you have a giant face tattoo, you've always got to pretend that that's what you've always wanted.
And there's no going back, even like with tattoo removal being what it is today. Why did they bring him inside? Cool, we're all stuck in here together. Let's bring a nice
stinking. I thought Buddy there was Danny McBride for a minute.
That would be fun.
Holy fuck!
I'm actually totally on board for a remake of this movie. It'll never happen because Stephen King will never allow it. But
why the hell not?
He is not
You
thrilled.
still don't have Buddy's name there. He's in tons of shit.
Yeah, I don't.
Right there.
No, I don't have him. I only looked up the people who had pictures on their IMDb.
That guy
did not.
definitely have a picture. He's in 1,000 trillion movies.
1,000 trillion.
Who could be? So if they did a new one, they'd have to make up their own character probably for the front of the truck there, or would they just make it a truck? Maybe they could get the rights to Mickey Mouse or something and really get fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would never happen.
I don't know. They figure something out.
It's like every waitress you've ever seen at a truck stop.
I feel like DC's chomping at the bit, man. I bet you they get Swamp Thing on there in no time. You know about this again. This is a little bit dated, but you heard that Swamp Thing got canceled after one episode.
No.
Yeah, they ran out of money because I guess North Carolina promised them all this like tax money, these tax breaks and stuff, and they didn't come through.
No shit.
But here's my
He
thing.
looked pretty cool.
But here's my thing about that. You don't produce one episode at a time and then release it. It's not like the other ones hadn't been shot.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's kind of another cop-out where they're just like, oh, it's because of this. Well, you still had the episode, so I
and
feel like you would have released it.
why would you start making the movie Bill and Ted Phone Booth? Why would you start making a movie when you didn't have all the funding secured?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Or a show or whatever. It looked cool. Like the Swamp Thing looked pretty fucking cool, man.
Yeah, the look of it was good. I didn't trust it because I don't trust anything from DC.
Nothing on earth can stop a convoy.
That's true. Oh, could you imagine? It would have been the best if just if AC/DC or Akadaka, as they're called in Australia, just came out.
Akadaka.
Yeah. If they just if they just did a cover of Convoy, and this was like, we got a creepy convoy.
I believe that in our remake,
Yeah.
on top of the head truck, AC/DC will be on top of it, playing the soundtrack to the movie while it happens.
Nice. I
They
think it
don't
should just
move
be
either. When he bangs into things, they don't move.
Yeah. I think it should just be a actual face of Steve Buscemi on the on the remake version.
No, maybe the front of the truck is the lead singer of AC/DC's face, and the truck sings the "Who made who?"
That'd be amazing. That'd be amazing.
He made cool quips, after he kills ya.
Nice. I'm on board with that. Who would you get to star
In the new one,
in the new one?
The Rock.
No, because you got to
That
have
guy
kind
could
of like
be like that would be Sheldon.
oh,
That guy there, buddy, there would be Sheldon.
Yeah.
That would still be Yeardley Smith because she looks exactly the same.
Yeah, she just
It'll
got
be a
short
fun
hair.
thing for people in there. Who could be Emilio's role?
That's the one that I find tough. I was like, I instantly went to Channing Tatum. I'm being honest.
Oh, I never even thought of him, actually. I could see that. So far, he's our front runner.
Okay, because he's the only name we've
He's
come up with.
That's it. Good enough for me.
That's how I do it.
Fantasy draft league.
I do rankings based on names I can think about.
Exactly.
It's like, so
How
I've
are you
got
supposed
that.
to rank a name you can't think about?
I got that, and then I got Jeff Goldblum. I'm like, no, he's probably a little old, so he ranks below Channing
Yeah,
Tatum.
just slightly.
And then, so right now he's number 2.
I'm totally rooting for these guys.
Oh, remember Jeff Fahey? He's
God, yes.
He's now between Channing Tatum and Jeff Goldblum.
And his Rutger Hauer.
Yes, he's below Jeff Goldblum because come on, Jeff Goldblum.
If you shine like a light on Jeff Fahey, he's Jeff Fahey. But if you turn that light away, he's Rutger Hauer. It's a little known fact that you just found out right here in Miscast commentary.
It's like when you see some of those paint jobs where it looks like purple from this angle and then it looks brown.
Exactly.
From another.
Yep.
So if you're watching the movie, this is probably why there's a lot of arguments when they're like, "Oh, it was Rutger Hauer." No, it was Jeff Fahey because they were sitting in different spots of the theater.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm on board with that. Is it
Fucking
Fahey or
right.
Fahey? I don't actually know how to pronounce his name. I've only ever seen it on the cover of bad VHS movies.
Okay, I'll do this phonetically for you.
Yeah.
It's Fahey.
You have to.
A little less.
It's coughing
like a
in
little
Yiddish.
less Gollum. Yeah, exactly. You've got it. It's
so
like
you-
a mist. It's like if it was like the most wonderful fragrance ever sprayed out of a bottle that you walk into.
Well, it was like
You don't wanna overdo it.
Steve Martin's name in what was it? The Man with Two Brains. Dr.
Amel
Huffar.
Mahey. Was it? Oh no, that was her name. Amel Mahey.
Yeah, it's like Huffar.
Oh, there goes another truck. A lot of trucks blowing up.
Well, yeah.
Look at all the things you could get blow up back in the day.
Video games, shower facilities.
Uh-oh. The old Dixie.
Yes.
Fuck you.
I
The
wonder-
cloud of smoke just said, fuck you.
Yeah. I wonder how much it actually costs to blow up a vehicle like that.
I read in a
obvi-
thing for TV that it was like somewhere about 10 grand for like just your basic car blow up.
Okay. Because I was thinking, because you can just get a junker. It doesn't need to
Exactly.
be running.
And
So
just
you
blow
can
it up.
And then you just stuff it full of ANFO. So how much is ANFO? And then but I guess you
What is
have to.
ANFO? Like
An-
those peanuts that you put in for packing?
Yes. No word of a lie. I mentioned ANFO in a previous one, and I think you actually thought the exact same thing.
Did I?
So
That's clearly what it should be called.
Then you're right. Yeah, with consistency like that, you're just right at that point.
Exactly. You got to go with your gut, people.
Yeah, there you go. But no, ANFO is just the accelerant that because it's what creates the fireball.
Right.
Because like C4 doesn't create fire; it just explodes.
Right. So this is what
So-
causes the big
yeah,
baboo, like
so-
the big, the flash, the show.
Yeah, exactly. So like ANFO doesn't actually create an explosion per se either, right? Like it's because like that's gonna cause explosions will cause parts to go flying and people to get chunks of wood in their eye and
In their very eyeball.
or lawnmowers could do that too, I guess. But
I haven't seen anything crazy go off lately. Like, I need something else, like the toaster to shoot toast into somebody's face and burn it off.
I think they're just getting organized at this point. So
Before it was just chaos. Now they're organizing.
yeah, we've now.
He's like, stop just running your wheels for no reason. Let's go in a big circle.
That's my thing is why are they not conserving? They're literally just like, let's just run out of gas and then force them to gas up again. I picture he's got bloody nips from like running a marathon.
Like Buddy and it's rubbish.
Yeah, but just
Imagine
the
all the free.
one.
Do you think they're still running a tab? Like if you're like they're stuck, they're like, yeah, this is still on tab. The sandwich ain't free.
Yeah.
If you survive, you got one hell of a tab, bro.
Oh,
they're going for the gap.
yeah. I feel like
I always shoot for the gap. Whoa, shit.
it was worth a shot.
Oh no.
They're still fine.
Shh.
I do.
Shush, they're dead.
But
Sweet.
I've not gotten rid of that button.
I'm
I feel
upside
like,
down. I'm stuck. She, you know, she's gonna turn into this house is clean.
oh,
That's her future.
yeah, as she starts to shrink.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
She maybe picked her boot there. She's had like a.
Maybe she time traveled. Maybe like time travel's a thing when she gets to that age.
Yep. I'm surprised none of the trucks have turned in to really run him over, or that they all haven't just lined up and flattened the fucking diner. Like they don't
Yeah.
really know what they're doing. They're probably confused. They know what the fuck's going on.
I think the only thing they know so far is that they're going to need gas.
Right.
And they need somebody to pump it for them because that's not a thing.
Oh shit!
Uh,
Whoa! I didn't even see it go flying. It
Nice.
was so fast.
yeah. What the hell? The fucking truck's got to be depoted.
Deep pod.
Yeah.
I used to call my pillow my Poe.
Yeah. I like that they have nobody on set that could teach them how to hold a bazooka. Like, I know how to hold a bazooka
It
from.
seems to be working fine. Oh my
Yeah.
god, hot toilet paper. You ever tried wiping your bum with hot toilet paper? It's amazing.
I exclusively do it, man.
Oh, man.
Hot, wet toilet paper. I usually have to get my stall neighbor to pee on it for me. And he has to have had chilies recently.
There's a fine line between, an erection and just being weird.
Not that fine.
No, come on. I mean, really, I know.
It's pretty broad. if
Look at
it's a
that.
glory hole. Yeah, like he's just like, where the hell did he get
Well,
that?
I mean, I think it's cool that he wasn't shooting it up proper because, like, he doesn't know. He's just some fucking guy who owns a
I know how
bazooka
to
from, like, a
I know how to shoot one from those green plastic guys.
G.I. Joe.
No, like the little, like, just the ones that are like molded. Like,
Oh, yeah,
with
yeah,
the little
yeah.
flat.
Like Kevin McAllister knocking
Yeah,
him
yeah,
into
yeah.
the tub.
Precise.
Those were just backup guys. I couldn't move them. I was like, who is this? He was like a background player when the G.I. Joes warred for real.
The only thing that those were, exactly. It was for like matte painting, so it
Yeah,
looked like there was some
exactly.
depth to the war. But
Exactly.
but the
I can't afford all these extras. I can't afford all these G.I. Joes. I'll just get a bunch of those fuckers.
yeah, I get that. I only picture that as like those things are only good for when you're planning a heist or something. It's like I'll be laying down
Yeah.
over here.
You're
and
this
you'll-
car. Okay, you don't have a toy car? No, it's just G.I. Joe.
Yeah, here's a guy with binoculars. This is the lookout. That's you. And you're gonna.
Which one did you like? I always liked the guy who was down on his knee.
I
He
like.
was shooting. He had the gun out.
I don't know why. I like the one who was standing and had it down low. He wasn't like he was looking forward and just holding his gun sideways. Like he was ready for the shit, but he wasn't in the middle of
My
battle.
second favorite was the platoon.
Yeah,
Remember they had that? To imagine that was they should have real ones where
the
one guy's
three
like
guys
holding his
together.
arm.
Yeah.
One guy's doing the platoon like.
My second favorite was the guy who was down in crawl mode because then you can make him stay.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah, that's right on his belly.
Yeah. And he kind of looked like he was doing a ballet platoon if you stood him
And
up.
then
'cause he
there
had the one
was-
foot down, the one up, and it was.
The two where you could take them apart or put them together, but they were banging because they've been at war too long. They just don't care anymore.
I also like
There's some discontinued ones
Yeah.
that really didn't do very well.
partially melted in the sun ones, so the gun goes down like a freaking Looney Tunes cartoon.
Like my penis. Spoiler alert. That's for any ladies. Later.
In case you were coming.
That's right. He's still got his nipple shirt on. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's like, don't you worry, girl. Take a big, sweaty, disgusting Texas sun hug. Where is this? Somewhere down
This
south or
was
something, right?
It was shot in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Look at that kid. This kid's having a fucking day. This kid better. Oh fuck! This kid better live.
No.
He's like the only one I'm rooting for. But he sort of looks like the kid that got eaten by the blob.
This is when
in
you
the
find
blob.
This is when you find out that you look on the outside and Tom Cruise is just holding on. He's just like
Fucking Tom Cruise is the man. I guess they're just doing the 2 back-to-back. I don't know what he's going to do in the next ones, man.
Yeah. I think
because they're filming 2 Mission Impossibles back-to-back.
He's going to be shot into space, I guess.
Holy fuck. For real.
Without any, like, suit.
Learned how to live in space with no spacesuit for 2 months.
Yeah.
Took me 6 days.
Yeah.
Preparation.
Scientology, baby.
Exactly. Just taking another hit of Elron.
Elron taught me I don't need air.
You don't need anything but the power of Scientology. Yeah. Oh, they don't make bathrooms like this anymore, baby. Oh, wait, yes, they do.
High society, was that actually it?
Yeah, there's another one. There's another, what other products did we see in here? We saw the greener.
Yeah.
There's probably other things we just didn't catch.
Oh, probably.
What the hell is that stuck to the wall? Sex smelling, it's a Glade plug-in that smells like bathroom oral sex. Like the fuck? Like,
this place isn't highfalutin enough for a glory hole, but they want you to feel like you look at the name. One of the condom things was called Poontang.
Poontang.
Again,
this is exactly where I would be. If there was a murderous, I would be terrified to be breaking through, man. I would just shit in my pants and look out the window while doing it. Look at him peeking over the thing.
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh, man.
Reminds me of that eye contact I made with that guy when he opened the door when I was pooping at a Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons has the worst fucking bathrooms. There's always like from the wall or like from the door to the frame, it's a huge gap. And they always have the toilet facing the sink and door. So when someone walks in, you make eye contact with them. And it's like, hey, bud.
You can see 3/5 of my dick.
Oh, my God.
See, I still can't for the life of me figure why they brought him in. Also, why is there an armory in the basement of this gas station?
Well, where do you think he got the bazooka from?
I know that's where he got it from, but why is it there? Is it like these are the kind of like lazy writing solutions that kind of make me mad.
It's a good thing I have a whole stockpile of machine ammunition and everything down in the basement.
And you can build this being here. You can have like this thing where like this was the guy's like the bottom half, like this guy's like a crazy dude who has like a fallout shelter, like bunker kind of thing or something like that.
I always knew this would happen.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, and
I said for years the cars are coming for us.
Yeah, and he's just like, and that perfectly works out. And I'm like, oh, I'm on board. It's like the Gummers and Tremors, friggin' Reba and Michael Gross. It was like
it makes total sense.
They built that character. It's like, why do you guys have so many weapons and are able to build bombs? Have we not told you all about us?
Exactly.
So, whereas this one is just like all of a sudden he had a bazooka, and you're like,
we didn't see any like bicycles attacking people or anything. That's what we needed.
No, I made a comment actually because the kid, when he was riding his bike before the
he did go flying off of it or something, right?
Did the bike break by itself?
Right.
Because I was like, there didn't seem to be anything there to make
he just went flying.
Yeah.
Like when you just fall over for he looks pretty badass with that gun. I could have seen him in like a John Carpenter movie. Emilio.
Yeah. I feel like if John Carpenter's relationship with Kurt would have gone sideways, that he probably
could have got Emilio. It's all right, man.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Was this his big monologue?
Mm-hmm. I've said it a million times on this, but go see Rated X. Well, don't go see. There's no place to go now, but like find a copy of Rated X and watch it. It's the one
with 1X.
No, it's the one with Emilio Estevez and Charlie Sheen as the porn brothers.
Yes, that's right. That was supposed to be really good, actually.
Excellent.
I don't watch. I don't watch anything below 4X's.
Yeah, exactly.
Like what the fuck?
Which weirdly enough, he saw both Avengers movies. They were quintuple X.
They had to add sex and nudity. And more.
There was a cut scene where like the Hulk literally splits somebody in half with his dick.
Black Widow. That was her death scene. Everybody makes it to the gas station for some reason,
Dick.
This seems to be like the epicenter of the.
Mm-hmm. Man, like have they been drawn there?
Straight out of a video game.
Yeah.
The tube that'll bring you right into the basement. Probably he'll pop out right where they were like making out right during his his big scene there.
It's gonna pass Andy Dufresne.
And in the tunnel. I think you're going the wrong way, kid.
You don't want to get out there. Wouldn't that be the best if like there was like some if
Andy Dufresne.
But you have Shawshank Redemption, which is like the serious drama, and then when he comes out the drain, Maximum Overdrive is happening.
He's just like, I'll go back.
Just like you got a choice to make. Oh, you make love.
That's what they all say, bud.
Just sweaty.
Oh yeah. You
I'm
go to work and pay for the 5 illegitimate children you didn't father like a hero.
I'm so legitimately uncomfortable at how sweaty and hot they look.
It does look pretty gross.
Like they just look like it's exactly
That's
what I'm
when it's
picturing.
like you were so not snuggling with me when we're sweating this
Yeah.
badly. Like, get the fuck off of
Like
me.
I picture like being in like a place in Jacksonville, like with no AC and like you've just
Right,
got like
just
one shitty
awful.
window fan that's actually just pumping in the hotter air somehow.
And then usually something like there has to be like a little, not a flag, but like a piece of cloth that's like swing it, wing it, you know, going with it.
See,
Or it's hitting something.
another problem I have. So she just basically laid out, we got to stay alive for the next 7 days. So she knows what we've seen in that title card. But why couldn't we instead, like you said, instead of the title card, why couldn't we have just been let in on that information
Right.
if it's a piece of information they know? I'd rather they didn't know. And they're
They're
like, what's
looking at the
happening?
paper, right? Because that one article the guy was reading, like as it was happening, extra, like hits the thing. Cars are attacking right now.
Yeah.
Who publishes this fast?
Yeah. And also very similar to, we were talking War of the Worlds earlier, very similar to that. This is something that just stopped. It was like it was going and we thought we were all going to die. Then it stopped happening and we were fine.
No, the bugs got to them. The little bugs.
Yeah. Well, they just got,
You
they
think
got
if
sick.
they were
all
like, yeah,
got,
exactly,
They got colds.
microbes and shit in the air.
Yeah.
You think that before they came here, like they had everything all sewed up except for that.
Yeah. Did everybody get their immunities?
Yeah, like, what the
we
fuck?
got them. I hate needles.
One guy, bam, fuck, then we're all dead.
That's exactly why we both have HPV.
No titties. I didn't see no titties yet. Not even on a truck. I didn't even see any truck titties.
That's what the truck will be. Just a big ass pair of boobs.
Yeah. And then it'll hit people so there'll be bloody tits.
I saw the picture of.
Was that JC on the wall there? With
Yeah, that was the Last Supper. And my first thought, and actually it's kind of funny that it's this. I was sitting there, I'm like, do they have a Jesus pinball machine in there? And no, it's a Jesus jukebox.
Jesus jukebox. What about the first? They never have pictures of the First Supper.
They'll use a baby who's feeding off a
Of
tit.
a titty.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
And that's the last thing they want to show.
Holy jeez. Oh, she's getting all loaded now, right?
Yeah.
Holy, she's going to slash his throat. This is what happens when women drink. Dear God.
I love
Look at her swinging a baller. Oh, fuck.
I wonder.
Right?
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I wonder if this is what got. Look at this acting. This is what got her JFK. Oliver Stone saw this and said, "I have to have some of this." Where's your sense of loyalty, you puking things? See this? You can tell this is from. This is straight out of the
AC/DC song.
Yeah, well that too. But I was also thinking this is straight out of just like.
Oh, look at her. He just saves her life. She's like, get the
Coke
fuck
binge.
off of me.
Yeah, no, that was straight off of Stephen King's Coke binge, though. He comes out and he's like, you should just go freak out at them and go, we made you. Don't you? And then he just stops. Everybody sit the fuck down. Don't you understand? Don't you even understand that we made them and now they're killing us? That's the iron. You don't even get how good a writer I am. Come over here. Come over here. Stay with me for a minute. When I wrote this, I was like, man, we made them. You're not even freaking out about that? And it's like 14 hours later, they're like, okay, I'll do it. Like,
Yeah. And then he's like, I gotta go back to my trailer.
and he just
Did the
literally-
lights just turn out on their own?
Probably. That's the lights only ability. They're all having their
Will the
conversations.
candles go wrong too?
Yeah.
The candles shoot a giant flame at you and like
Maybe
burn the fuck out of you?
Who knows in the logic of this one? But like, I just picture now Stephen King, like you said, he's going back to his trailer. He goes up to the top of his trailer and he just dives in first, and you just see a puff of white go up. Poof. Is he like? Oh, he's fingering her
He's
under it.
with a hot dog. Oh, see?
Well, now he just got his boner.
She just queefed it out. That's what it was. That's exactly what it was. Oh, look, they're all finding love. Mm-hmm. The next day, their husbands and wives come to pick them up. Crazy. That was, sure was crazy. Yeah, sure was crazy.
Or they should have had an even lazier ending where all of a sudden at the very end, all of the truckers just come up from underneath the thing and they've been driving the whole time. They're like, you guys are so
It's
stupid.
yeah, but what about all the rest of the stuff? They don't need that. That would make it even better. They don't explain anything.
No.
Like it was us the whole time.
No, and they're like, we totally got you. And then all of a sudden, but the knife cut me. Oh, that's weird. And then they just drive off.
Who made who?
I'm really bummed out that I didn't watch the Tonys, which, as we record this, was recently on because I guess they did a performance from Beetlejuice, and I was
No way.
still dying to see something
What
from
the
that play.
fuck is that going on?
I'm
there?
hoping it comes to Toronto because I'd like to.
The Bible salesman is out there. That dude there with the mustache would definitely be Danny McBride.
Yes.
Buddy would be Donald Glover.
Nice.
That would be who could play this guy? Maybe Belushi.
I was just gonna ask Jim, because John's still an option.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus
right.
Christ,
Yeah.
that would be John Candy if he was still.
Somebody's
alive.
got to be CG for some reason, just to bulk the budget up.
Oh, when you were saying CG, I just started thinking like initials. I'm like Crispin Glover.
Exactly. You have to have the initials CG in there.
Everybody should be last name
that
Glover.
guy,
Danny
that guy
Glover, Donald
in
Glover.
the purple shirt could have been
Yeah.
Jim Varney, but
Yeah.
again,
Oh God, we're casting nothing but dead people.
that
on this
green
one.
hue is the same one from like Creep Show.
Yeah.
He's loving that 80s techno glow.
Yeah. Well, it probably cost them nothing because they've just got it in the background. They're like, yeah, we've just got a green light that's behind us, like pastiche.
I wish that, yeah, oh, he's going to try this one now.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's good. That's Andy Dufresne's.
Yeah.
There you go. Maybe Andy Dufresne is like, hey, okay, can you open the thing? I'm trying it now. No.
Yeah, he's in the other one. He gets to it. And he's like, oh no, and then just
Sorry,
like,
bud.
and then just giant poo washes come through.
giant poo wash.
So he's just constantly getting hit by like tsunamis of poo.
So, okay,
Punamis.
what's going to be down here now that's going to freak him out? What could be as like a skeleton's going to pop
Somehow
up?
a tunnels machine.
Why are they just going in a circle? Like, I don't understand. Like, are they confused? Like, they don't know what to do?
I think they're waiting for a plan. What's the
Somebody's got to make a
Yeah.
plan up, right? They're antsy. They don't know what
Yeah.
they're doing. I
Hey,
can see
you.
it. You just wake up. You don't know. They're like zombies. They just show up at the mall. They don't know
Yep.
what the fuck they're doing there.
Exactly. Hey, you've got a face. Tell us what to do. Stop smiling at me. Tell me what to do.
He kind of looks like a young Alan Rickman. Buddy
Who?
there. Yeardley
Oh.
Smith's husband there.
Maybe
Oh,
if he
she's
was
a
like
good
inbred.
woman. Ain't gonna let you go out there without them tricks.
Yeah. Her eyes are so close together. I wonder if like she can see in proper binocular vision.
She's technically a cyclops.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah, Curtis, come on. Don't fuck around. We don't need any heroes here, Curtis. That's why you got Emilio.
I always wonder when you hear a line like that and you read that, like you're just happy to have the role because you're a new actor, right?
course.
Like, it's just I hear that and I'm like, they must be really bummed out. This reminds me of the Dawn of the Dead remake. Remember when they had to get across to the weapon shop to try and rescue that dude?
All right.
So I was like, I like that little scene, and very similar again. Night of the Living Dead, they do it a lot, where they're like, we got to go get to the gas, we got to get gas, right?
We got to get to the whatever.
But we have to avoid the whatever.
Do you think AC/DC was happy with the movie?
They probably never saw it. They were just like, you're just taking songs out of our albums, and like we don't even have to record music for this thing. Okay, great.
Deal. Send the check to my cocaine dealer.
Send a check,
And then Stephen King's like, yeah, I know the guy.
yeah. But I
Well,
want
that's where mine's going. I'll just send yours there too.
I want the numbers on the check written in Vegemite.
Vegemite. Oh, Lord. You ever tried that shit?
No, I smelled it once. That was enough for me.
Woo. Smells like something that you would like came out of the back end of a fish. Like if you were to clean up, like your fish tank was just shitty and you never put new water in it and it all evaporated and like the dead fish and all the slime was there, that's Vegemite.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
I do know exactly what you're saying because I sort of let that happen. But
Those poor turtles.
yeah.
Oh, they're going to just kill themselves all in one. I can make a big noose all our heads can fit in. Check this out. Fucking A.
We need to kill ourselves efficiently.
Yeah, I'm not going to let a machine do it. I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, because otherwise we run the risk of me killing myself, then the rope breaking, and then none of you get to kill yourselves.
Exactly.
Even though we have that gigantic arsenal where we could all friggin' Kurt
Just
Cobain
off
ourselves.
ourselves.
That should be
Yo, okay, by Kurt Cobain ourselves, you mean Courtney Love comes in and blows your head off when
That's
you're
the
on
one.
fucking heroin?
That's the one.
Yeah. The fuck are these guys going?
And then afterwards, Dave Grohl comes in and solves the entire problem.
With rock and roll.
Life just somehow got better for you, didn't it?
Is he going into the shitter?
Yeah, I don't know. No, he's probably gonna run into that kid, right?
Yeah, they have to connect somehow. How was the kid gonna get out of there?
I don't know, this rope, I guess.
Fuck is that? A big turd?
Yeah.
Like a big mecha turd? They all joined forces down at the bottom?
One of the machines is pooping.
What about like they've been slowly putting metal into this so all the poop comes alive because it's got metal infused in it.
Oh my God. That would be a very loose interpretation of what this movie would be.
Loose. Stools.
There you go.
Oh God, who came up with this plan? How was that kid gonna get up there? Like with the...
I don't think he really was thinking that
He
through
doesn't
at that
really have a
point.
plan yet.
He's kind of like, hey, you know what? I'm going to give this a shot because I'm definitely not going to get run over a car while I'm in this tiny.
Yeah, he seems like the only kid thinking. He's the only one thinking. Of course, it's the kid. Everybody's like, I'm going to go for the gap. I'm going to run across the street. This kid's like, I'm going to go under.
Well, he's like Newt in Aliens.
Yeah.
Like Newt survived for freaking
That's his
ever.
house anyways. He just got the wrong tunnel.
I want to create an alternate universe where Aliens like takes place an additional like 25 years later. So they come across adult Newt who has been surviving there no problem.
Not a care in the world.
She's like, actually, my life's better.
I actually go to Sunday dinner with the aliens every other week.
My parents were verbally abusive towards me, and now I can pretty much just do whatever I want.
I don't know what the hell she was living off of forever, but I guess old rations. Did we watch Aliens?
Yeah, we did Aliens.
Years.
I actually think that's...
Oh, there he is.
I think that's the first time you've asked me, did we watch? And the answer was yes.
Oh.
So that's...
Getting closer.
That's more hope. No, but I'm just saying that's more hope to
To the
how
youth
many
out
more
there.
movies... No, that how many more movies we have to do in the future.
I think it really just says, kids, if you put your mind to it, you can remember stuff.
It's not worth
I know.
it.
I know it's not really. Ugh.
I want to find out that this kid is like a mega star.
I was going to say, like, he just reminds me of somebody. Is this guy dead or just phased out?
I think he's just phased out.
This kid does. Is this kid,
not acting
is this the guy, the new Robocop? What's his name?
Oh, Joel Kinnaman?
Joel Kinnaman.
Yeah.
Is that Joel Kinnaman?
That would be amazing.
Is that Jonathan Taylor Thomas?
That's not definitely not. No, he's too
Fuck,
handsome.
I
to be
wish.
Jonathan Taylor
Too
Thomas.
handsome, you
He's-
bastard.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas is if this kid and Yardley Smith had a baby.
Oh, we can only pray.
Yes.
And I do, so that they have babies. Oh my God!
Why did
Jesus, Mister, why now?
Why?
She fart.
You could have very easily said, "I'm
Yeah.
okay." Pull me. Why is he a monster now? If you get hit by one of these vehicles, like
I
why?
love their characters say those kinds of things in like, or by Jesus, I'll kill you.
Well, he's a Bible salesman, so he's gonna mention Jesus.
Oh, he's got to throw it in there. It's always a sales pitch with this guy. You know what I mean? He was just going to, right before he busted right here, he was going to try and sell the kid a Bible.
That's why I used to do all the obscure Tolkien novels, like the Silmarillion and stuff like that. And it was like just too much. By the twin blue wizards, I swear. And I just like can't wrap my head around it. They don't have.
Oh, man. Oh, fuck. Oh, wow. This didn't take long for that truck to find them.
Yeah. Well, because that guy was yelling pretty loud, and I guess that I'm guessing that the side view mirrors are ears.
Yes.
They're the ears of the car face, right?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. The exhaust pipe would obviously be the fart hole.
That'd be amazing. One of them is just the Larry the Cable Guy of trucks and just go. Which I guess
Larry the Cable Guy's buttocks humor.
he played a tow truck, so I mean it's not.
It does
completely
work.
out of the realm
That
of
one that
possibility.
I thought was the Jeepers Creepers one could have been Dieter.
Yes.
Is that his name?
No.
Dieter's Dumper?
Tow Mater.
Tow Mater?
His name's Mater, and he's a tow truck. Tow Mater.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
But
He gets it. That's all that
when
matters.
is Toy Story 4 out?
End of the month.
Starring Canadian Keanu Reeves.
So, or end of 2 months ago, as we do this.
Yesterday.
Wee.
I think they're dead.
I wonder if she thought too. Did she make the decision to be Southern, or was she told she was going to be Southern, and she's like, "Ooh, this is going to be like I'm going to flex some chops."
Meaty role.
They're
I'm glad they found the kid.
I feel like, again,
They didn't find who they were looking for, but they found the kid.
yeah, that's better. Hey, kids are better. Kids are always better.
I
Why?
feel like you didn't fire that backwards,
Yeah.
like right into the doorway of everybody.
Yeah. Why are kids better than adults? They much less frequently tell when you molest them.
Good old kids.
Well, I figure you're in that situation. You need something to touch.
She looks like when Trish Stratus's career is like totally done and she works at this diner. And she's been drinking a lot, thinking about Lita, how hot she is.
They were together. See, that would have been a Comic-Con for you to be at. They were together at, like, I think last Comic-Con.
Bret Hart showed up at Hamilton Comic-Con last year, so I'm trying to see who's there. If somebody big is there, maybe I'll go get my belt signed or something.
We'll look it up.
Pay the 1,000 fucking
We'll look it up. We
dollars.
can go to that one together.
Hamilton No, it's too close to the horror one. It's probably actually not going to happen.
Okay.
I got two things Halloween. I got to go to
I think that
Wonderland
one-
and I got to go to
Well,
HorrorCon.
okay, because I was going to say, I think that one's pretty cheap.
Hamilton?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Hammer. Of course it is. They had some good guests, though.
Everything smells like gasoline.
Fucking
Well, the
Hammer-
one year I
Hammer
missed
City.
out. I almost went because, what's his face? I'm doing really bad with names today. Darth Maul. Fucking.
Ray Park.
Ray Park. Thank you.
Boom.
See, MVP right over there. But he was at the Hamilton Comic-Con, and I was like, fuck, I'll pay the money just to get his autograph.
How was it? Or how much?
I didn't go. I ended up not being able to go. But
if we can, let's totally go.
Yeah.
We've never done one of these things.
I know. Well,
If it's like I said,
I'm
it might
gonna,
be strapped.
like I said, I'm gonna make the effort to do the whole weekend next, so I can dedicate a day with you.
Right.
I'm gonna
I'm
bring
telling
the
you,
kids.
Saturday's the day to do it.
I know. I'm gonna
Stay
bring
all day.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring the kids in for one, and then I'll go with my sister, and then I'll do the.
That's
Sunday
a lot of
night.
money
It is, but
to
it's,
waste walking around the same room over and over
But
again.
it'll give the opportunity for the kids to actually like, because now like they're into stuff. Like we literally watched Back to the Future 2 right before I went and met Christopher Lloyd, and so that would have actually meant something to Abby if she could have been there.
Right.
Because she liked the movie and she would recognize him. She's, it's not like somebody who was like 12 years old in the 80s. Like friggin' Short Round was there. She would like to watch that movie.
Yeah,
and then
Corey
go see it. And you'd never
Feldman
even-
totally bailed.
Yeah.
I don't know if Buddy showed up either. I didn't really hang around Pervert's Row there for too long before I fucked off.
Yeah.
Are the pens in that truck going to come out soon and wreak havoc?
Probably.
Oh, here comes the gun. I don't know how the gun is working on this fucking Gunner McGee here.
It's Matt Damon. That's what
Matt Damon.
Poor guy. That'll never escape him.
Nope. Look at all that, eh?
I wonder,
That counts
like-
as nudity, there's pussies and everything going on over there.
I picture the mom being a little concerned, eh? Like he's like, okay, so you're gonna run in here and you're gonna try your best to ignore all the gaping snatch. And just,
This is the 80s, though. No one cares. It makes a man out of you. So mom pulls you into the room. You ever seen one of these?
oh my god.
Oh, God, Mom. What?
Yeah. Now you're gonna watch
I'm
your
27.
Yeah, now you're gonna watch My Special Friend take care of it.
Her
I thought
special
it was-
friend is just a big cucumber that's a special friend on it.
It's bit into the side.
It's big. It's got a like a gnaw mark. Oh, he's like, hey, I still got some sandwich left.
That looks like it should have been played by Tom Savini.
Tom Savini. Yep,
that looks
that's
like
exactly
it should have been
what I was
played by
thinking.
John C. Reilly. John C. Reilly's playing that guy. See, this is the problem. This movie has so many insignificant characters, and none of them are getting killed. Like they should be getting killed like
All
once
of
every
them
5
should be
minutes.
good. I agree. Stephen King really loves the whole we're trapped in a room together. Like The Mist, like just go on and on here for God's sakes. Like I can't believe that like it doesn't matter what it is. Like they're gonna make it into a movie. It doesn't matter what story he comes out with, they will make it into a movie.
What vehicle was this? It's one of those vehicles that's just flat that has a machine gun on the end.
exactly.
Like it doesn't look
It's
like
because
any
the rest
gunner-
of it is for ammo.
Yeah. Uh-oh. They've got plans.
Shit. They're working something out here. Oh, now they're starting to
Yeah.
see. You know what? The trucks don't know what to do. These fucking dudes are just coming right here for carnage.
Yeah.
Like this guy's like, "Fuck you, trucks! I'll show you how it's done. You want to fucking fuck some shit up? There you go."
Thank God they put a hole. Thank God they put a hole in that because that gun certainly wouldn't have been able to penetrate those
No,
walls.
no, not that place.
And windows.
Not that fucking
Because if this
place.
place doesn't look well, he's got that giant bunker. It might have been a bulletproof building for all we know.
It's hard for bullets to hit you when you're underground.
No.
Oh fuck, he's got it
Not
out
here.
again.
How many fucking like RPGs does he have?
Look at this guy's loving it. Oh fuck.
Bubba. He likes to call people Bubba too.
Oh, blew the roof right off her. Oh, here we go.
Oh, somebody's about to get juiced.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Ketchup all over him. I think he had squibs in there too, but they didn't show it go. Oh, there you go. Here's your death. So you ask and you shall receive.
yeah. I'm willing to bet that it didn't look good.
Oh,
I'm willing to bet that
That's what I think, too.
Like his squibs probably just came off shitty. And
I think so too,
like,
because they just showed him. You could see the squib and everything, but
Yeah.
they didn't show it. You know, they just suddenly went back and he's got
Or he
$2.50 for a burger and fries.
nice. Or he didn't do a good job playing it up.
Yeah.
You got to remember though, because we always think about how cheap all this stuff is, but then you like work for inflation, and then it's like, oh, it's about the exact same price.
Fuck, man, that gun like really took a lot of people out. And why the hell? They're like, I like how like just hit the ground. Like they're standing looking around. Where is this all going down here? Big shot 50 times.
I think they're still all just trusting in. Well, there's no physical way that gun should be firing at me right now, so I'll just sit tight.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
No,
Those chairs look uncomfortable.
they
as
look like hell.
fuck.
This diner looks like a piece of shit.
Yeah, I like Greasy Spoon diners, but like give me the most rudimentary plastic chair to sit
Something,
in.
right? This is the 80s.
Yeah,
Kids
like-
still alive. Kids still alive.
Like those look like they were made by like the Lawnmower Man before he like took to the internet. They're like, I work
Before he started
here.
surfing the dark web.
I make chairs.
I mow lawns. Da-dee-da-da.
And then Pierce Brosnan comes along. He's like, let's go to my basement and play a special game.
Yes,
Which
sir.
Which is essentially exactly what he
Hell
says.
yes.
He's like, you can't
I'd go for
It's
it.
like you can't tell any of your
That
friends.
hunky Pierce Brosnan wants me to go into his basement unsupervised. You fucking right him there.
I'm constantly trying
Oh
to
Lord, lady, pull yourself to. Oh, just get. You already told them like what?
Yeah.
What in God's name, lady?
That was one of their friends.
What was that coming out of money?
That would be great.
Oh, like lady, like.
I need to meet that woman now and just go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, okay, there you go, bud.
How often do you suppose that the woman has that line yelled at her? Because she still looks very similar. I mean, she doesn't wear that kind of makeup or anything. I think
Probably never.
because like I don't.
No one saw this thing.
Like the gap between when I saw this and when I saw her in Oz was so big that I didn't know it was her.
Right.
But now, like, if you've seen Maximum Overdrive like recently and you run into her, I'm like, you're pretty sure it's her. And Scream We Made You would
Because
be the
this
greatest
all
thing in
will
the world.
totally line up.
For me, it
You'll
will.
probably see her tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy
just gonna
talk.
yell.
You'll be like, yeah, like once you've seen Maximum Overdrive recently, like now, you
gonna
will
ask-
see her like an apparition, maybe. I don't know.
I'm gonna ask to get a picture with her, and she's gonna be like, "Oh no, thanks. I'm with my family right now." I'm like, "You don't understand. We made you." And I'm just gonna scream until she's like, "Fine, just take a fucking picture and get out of here."
She'll probably just curl up in the fetal position and freak because she did all this cocaine with Stephen King on set, and she thinks they're still after her.
Yeah.
And she still doesn't understand why people don't get this. That we make you.
He's probably, when he was like making it, he probably pulled her like aside like 6 or 7 times, grabbed her by the arm really hard. She's like, "Ow, you're hurting me. So stop it. Don't you understand? She's the only one who gets this fucking movie. The rest of you are fucking amateurs."
That's why he gave her more of a part. So why do they need this guy to come in and talk for them?
Well, they're honking in,
Like Morse code.
Morse code.
But it's the gunner.
yeah.
You think that Buddy, the
well,
Green Goblin there would have
of the two, who's more likely to know Morse code? The military.
the military guy. Yep.
So,
And I don't know why, like, yeah, I don't know. Just don't even ask.
but
I like try and get. I really like tried to get into the mind state of the trucks.
Doesn't it make
Why are they doing what they do?
it I know, right? It legitimately makes me want to like learn these things. I'm like, I feel like I need to learn like Morse code and sign language and these things just to be prepared for like if anything.
You
goes
never know.
wrong.
That's what always, when you put the shine, you give like an SOS or I would just guess that if something was shining in your eyes, maybe somebody's, if you're in some situation where somebody shouldn't be shining in your eyes, you're like, I'm being shined in the eyes by something randomly all of a sudden.
Yeah. See, my unluckiness though is I do that, but nobody else would bother, which means when I'm trying to like send Morse code messages, nobody's understanding. They're like, "What the fuck's that?" I don't know, a bunch of tapping.
When they say in Morse code back, like, what is your name? Don't answer.
Yeah. No, you just say like old 1990s web chat ASL.
Yeah. Lol.
Want to
You
play?
put a lol.
Yeah.
They probably added emojis in there now for Morse code.
Winky face.
What in the hell, lady? Like, oh my God.
Gotta gas everybody up.
Everybody runs up. That's Lauren Regina. That's Bobby Jim out there. Yeah. Yeah.
They're certainly out of bullets now.
Like, I don't know why they keep running out there to see the,
See, and again,
listen
this
to
is
this riff.
oh, they're having their standoff. This is like the scene in any hostage movie.
Yep.
Where like the cop, this ain't no bank robbery. that was my perfect Denzel Washington.
Denzel.
That's another good
Fucking
movie too.
right.
Really, really like.
Have we
The
done
Inside
any
Man.
Denzels?
No, not yet.
We should do the one.
I've done a transgender person named Denzel.
Ooh.
But that's different.
Wink. Give him a wink.
That would be
Pick
the
his
best.
nose. Pick a big booger out of his
It
nose.
turns the eye turns into like a Pete's Dragon style cartoon, and it just winks at him. And it's
It's
just
totally
and then-
awesome.
The main,
The main
lines.
line. We're main line tonight, boys. You better open them veins up.
Got the best shit on the East Coast.
Do you think he's gonna believe you?
Yeah. Oh, what a
That's a real bummer for them. Like, you would think that before, when the gas pump like flipped around like a snake, that it could just come out and go into the truck on its own, seeing as everything can animate themselves in any way they feel fit.
Yeah. See, to me, it's exactly like you said, though. Go underground, bring the food with you. You know, these guys, again, not knowing that they had a finite amount of time changes the entire
Yes.
dynamic. If you think this is what it's going to be like forever, and the only way to survive is to be subservient in this
Yeah,
way,
like-
otherwise you could just go, let's just go underground and wait, and like we'll just mark off the days.
Well, yeah, I'm sure they would eventually figure it out. These guys gotta, we got like 20 more minutes. Oh, they're all coming.
Yeah.
There's no stops. There's nobody to pump the gas anywhere.
That would be get out of here. I would.
You're not even gonna tip me, fucking asshole.
I love that there is a montage of filling gas.
What a truck.
And what they don't know is they're totally pumping the wrong shit.
Yeah, that's not diesel.
Yeah.
Suckers. Well, actually, it is diesel, but it's the cheap shit.
It's Vin Diesel.
Oh my god. If you put Vin Diesel liquefied into a car, whew, like light speed.
That's what Fast and Furious 5 was.
Exactly.
Oh, sorry, Fast 5.
You could have melt me down and put me into the gas tank because we'll never go fast enough to catch up to the guy who kidnapped my family and best friend Paul Walker. Come to think of it, he is my family. What am I saying?
I like that it's a team of them gassing up. Suck on that.
Giving him attitude, eh?
Wink.
Oh.
How long have they been gassing up that this
She's
is
like,
you need
"Oh."
a break? Oh, I'm delirious.
Well, look at, she's all like,
Like, has she
she
been
can
up?
barely stand. She's been up there for an hour. The poor dear.
Yeah.
Can't keep a job to save her life. Oh, it's a good thing she's got a fine ass.
Yeah. It's not that
Got to
fun.
pay that rent. That's why she has to pay twice.
Maybe that's just the whole deal. Is like we said, they're so sweaty and uncomfortable. It's just this is what living there is like. It's just if I'm not in the shade,
You're just
I'm
woozed. Yeah, you're just
dying.
at all times. You're on the verge of passing out.
It's like Link when he's like wearing the wrong clothes and
Oh, yeah, and he gets all
Breath of
fucked.
the Wild.
Oh, I knew right away, man. Didn't take me long to figure he was wearing the wrong fucking thing.
Yeah, yeah. He.
Holy fuck. Estes. That's almost Estevez.
That's true.
And that's almost testes.
It's way closer to testes.
1, 2, 3.
Hello.
This guy looks like he was born to pump gas down south.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was the job he was doing before he got cast. in
Yeah,
this role.
he was
That's
just
actually-
at the gas station they were filming at.
Why did they have to focus on his wedding ring there?
It's going to do something. It's going to save him or something.
Yeah, it's a machine.
He's going to, like, his ring's going to spark the thing that, like, blows everybody up or something.
So they did the
Anyways, you're at least supposed to be like, don't you throw my ring as the final act of defiance to kill all the robots. I gave you that ring.
yeah. So we can get me another one.
Sorry, who's that?
I don't know. Something stupid, I'm sure.
Are they, yeah, there's only so much gas, guys. Like, what are you on?
Yeah. Hey, you got to get this is
Oh,
like
here's the gas truck. He's like, fill them up with me.
this is like the Black Friday of truck filling up.
Ooh.
That's kind of brave, all things considered. I know it's not driving fast or anything like that, but anything can go wrong.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Like, he could easily, because he was right by the tire there. He
Rev
could have fallen
the-
over and just gotten his foot run over or something like that.
Oh, I think he wants him to fill up the truck. Him. Put him in, yeah.
Yeah, stick me
Is he
inside
filled?
of the people.
Yeah, is he filled? He wants him to fill it up.
This is constantly what I do to people. I go up to them and I shove my chest into them, like, stick me inside of that person.
You better call somebody to get some gas around here.
This is just like...
Oh, that's the tank underneath, right? Yeah.
This is just a random drunk asshole. Hey, fuck you. Man.
He has no idea what's happening right now. Because he's been loaded, smashing into things. He's like, hey, everybody's like me. It's about time they took to me.
Well, gas is like alcohol to them, right? So, and he's literally full of it right now. So he is...
Wow. So they're like Bender. Just fucking loaded.
That's a good way of
Hopefully these fucking trucks can get there to, maybe they can stop somewhere else. Maybe they can have like a hiring, fill up the trucks.
No, I have a feeling there should have been more scenes of them killing everybody. Like just literally everybody, and there was people at all the other gas stations. They were just like crashing through them and stuff, and then you realize it's the only other one in the area now because they did not have their shit together.
Right in the beginning.
Yeah.
Here it comes, Junkyard Dog.
Let's hold this hose together.
Look at these passing out too. It's hot, but when you think about it, man, like,
yeah,
I'd be on the deck of a boat and it would only be a couple hours, and you'd be like, "Holy shit!" Like those days where it was like deadly. There was like that 1 week last year where it was like, "Holy shit!" It was like India hot.
Yeah, but you were
okay. Well, nothing's really that hot.
Yeah, but you're working. Like this guy's literally
standing in the sun. You know how fast you can get sunstroke? Look at him. He's fucked. He looks like his father in Apocalypse Now. He smashes his hand on the mirror and starts crying because he can't find his penis again.
I can't wrap my head around the whole
wrap my mouth
Estevez
around your
Sheen
head.
dynamic. It's like, why is one a Sheen and one like Charlie Sheen was born Carlos Estevez, so why didn't he just stay Estevez? Why did he go Sheen?
Because his dad probably had the more recognizable name.
Yeah, but then
so
why
he went
didn't
with Sheen?
But then why didn't Emilio?
Emilio loved his mother and didn't want to listen to his coked out half brother.
Shit.
He said, "Fuck that man." He said, "I'm man enough to take a woman's name, Estevez."
Martin Sheen impregnating Latinas before Arnold Schwarzenegger made it cool.
Wait, was it's always been cool, but he did help.
It's great.
He definitely helped the cause.
Yes.
The broom's
I'm
now.
just saying he made it mainstream. It never wasn't good.
Exactly.
It was just not. It just wasn't mainstream.
Oh,
like Ryan Gosling.
Pissed. I do all the time, Emilio. I do all the time.
I'm constantly thinking about that.
Oh, he thinks that aliens have. I don't think. Like, maybe they should have been taken off the pump duty way long ago. If your hand looks like that, you can also just leave it hanging there and let it just run its course. You know what I mean, without squeezing the thing.
Well, I'm of the opinion that they should have showed more time passing, like through the night.
Right.
And, because to me, this could have been we could have been watching that in real time.
They're actors. They can't work.
I know.
Look at his hands. Poor dear.
That's true.
So I put a 45-minute shift in. He's gonna die.
Yeah. Even if you put fake blisters on me, my manicurist is gonna have a field day.
He's gonna fucking lose it. Oh, he's getting her boobies in, so he's already had them. Yeah. She's like, whatever.
And I have a white manicurist, so it's really expensive.
Whoa! I have 4 Korean women.
Yeah,
all of them talk shit about me the whole time, and I encourage them to.
Yeah, I don't encourage them to. I just act in a way that encourages them to.
Right,
I'm such a shithead.
Like I come in with dog poop smeared in between my toenails, in between my toes.
Dog poop.
Dutch boy. Oh, Dutch boy. Would you like a Dutch boy? I don't know what that even means. Going Dutch.
No, it's
that's when you split
company.
it.
Dude, going Dutch is
that's
splitting
when you
it.
split the
Dutch
thing.
boy is a brand of some shit.
Oh, I love how the going Dutch, that's even a thing. Is that whole thing over with now? I still gotta pay for everything.
It's somehow
it's gone back
racist.
to that.
Yeah.
Is it over? The whole thing? No.
I don't know.
Nobody ever wanted rights until it works for them.
I have a joint account.
I'm like,
nothing means anything to
yeah,
me.
exactly. It's the same with me now too. It's like, oh god, but you hold on to it, but it's ours.
Yeah.
You hold on to it, but it's both of ours. We'll just say that when company's over, so I don't look like a fucking asshole. Oh, he's talking to this gun. He's been in a real war.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh? He's gonna give him gun envy. And he's gonna point to He's gonna talk him into shooting the other guy in the, you know, that guy in the truck over there, called you fucking pussy.
I'm picturing they just keep walking around him and walking around him and walking around him until he gets dizzy and it, like he just falls over.
So now he can't control himself apparently, when before he was, you know what I mean?
Yes.
He spun it and he was like spinning like he couldn't. Oh yeah.
I have.
Yeah,
I've
fuck
seen
man.
so
How many
many.
heroes have you seen, for fuck's sakes?
Yeah. Sometimes, like in the original version of Thor, when they had a great victory, they would all come and they would present their ass and get pegged by their, and that's how
It's
they
like a
chose their mate.
thing. Never seen a hero like that. Well, kid, you've never been in a situation where to save the day somebody had to get fucked in the ass.
I responded.
All right.
Somebody had messaged me on Facebook and they were like, "I had you pegged as a whatever fan," and I was like, "I've been pegged a lot of times, but wait a minute."
I like her sass.
Yeah.
I like her fire.
I don't even know if it's sass. I think it's just a southern accent.
Maybe it's just the natural southern sass.
I'm being perfectly polite right now, and you don't understand.
She is actually.
Yeah.
It's just the tone of her voice.
Hey, how can I help you?
Oh, they're still going in circles. Well, you're just like, see, I don't even get. Oh, now they're done.
Oh,
Now they're on it.
I wouldn't
We
be
have
that
to
worried
find
about
his name because he is in a ton of stuff. That guy right there. I can't
Yeah.
believe he wasn't in the movie, in the thing.
Yeah. Well, he might have been in this
Oh.
version because, like I said, Giancarlo Esposito showed up.
Yeah, he wasn't in it before. The last time you watched it, he wasn't there, but now there he is.
No, I'm saying, in IMDb, his like I
right.
couldn't find him there. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, here comes this guy's who started all the real trouble. When they were waiting for this guy to show, they're all being a bunch of pussies.
You see, when you look at that shot where he hits it the first time, it looks like it couldn't make any headway, and then it was all broken when it came in. I feel like it was supposed to smash through in that shot and didn't. So they're like, all right, well,
They had to cut some beams, and yeah. That's like Buddy when it cuts back and he's already shot. Like the squib's gone off.
See, that's that's one thing that's pretty apparent in this movie. And again, I'm watching it with more of a critical eye right now. But like I can see the moments that they had to work around things, and I could see like its errors are.
Once you get into movies so much, right, you can see it.
Yeah. I don't know. It's
back
like
over for good measure, just like Truckosaurus.
Yeah, it's like when I watch a magic show. You're looking for the trap.
Everybody
doors,
is though.
Exactly.
Oh shit! Oh, imagine just to be these guys driving these trucks through everything. How
Yeah.
awesome would that be?
Smashy.
Boom!
Oh, there's Optimus Prime.
Oh yeah, Rodimus Prime.
No, Rodimus Prime was a hot rod.
Yes, he was. Yeah, they're not breaking anything. This is all junkyard cars.
Voiced by Judd Nelson, a Breakfast Club member. All full circle.
Oh, nice. I don't know what the guns are gonna do against a truck, but
Shoot out
I guess
tires,
yes, exactly. There's all those mini cereals.
I don't understand why that wasn't the first thing they were doing. Shoot all the tires. Let them run on their rims for a little
they're
while.
taking off now.
Yeah.
They're done. They're all gassed up now.
Uh-oh, the oxygen.
Oh shit!
Why does they have such a big
Boom!
tank of oxygen?
Oh, nice explosion. Actually, it was all right. Oh! Just upped it. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
That was at least as good as the Waterworld stunt spectacular at Universal Studios.
Oh man, was it ever?
I always love those ones. Like they do the big dive and then just like a single fireball goes up in the air.
Ooh, you have to have that one, right?
Those are fun though. I miss those.
I
like,
miss
stunt things.
setting off explosions that have one of
See if
those.
Darien Lake's gonna have one of those again. They used to have something like that, and they're
They
Six
used to
Flags
have a
again.
good. There's Six Flags now.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't been there forever.
Yeah, they've gone back. They were Six Flags, then they weren't. Now they are again.
I like that you can go and camp out. Wonderland, you cannot.
I don't
You can
wanna-
sleep in the lawn, but
See, I have the same.
you get a cabin though. I don't mean like
Yeah.
sleeping in a fucking tent like
Yeah.
a fucking hobo next to the highway.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing how much that would be. But like
Well, being a
'cause-
hobo, it's free, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about
Free.
the cabin thing.
Let's
'Cause
get
they
out
have
of
the
here,
same thing,
man. I tell you all
like-
the time, fucking
like-
leave your family. Let's go.
Right? Like Disney has a campground. And it's like, oh, camp and then go to Disney. I'm like, I don't want to be like all Florida sweaty before I go.
You take
and I
a
don't,
shower
Yeah,
at
I
the
know, but
disgusting shower room
that's-
that they have.
therein lies the
Where you're,
problem.
like, terrified.
Although I'm willing to bet theirs would be a lot cleaner because it's Disney. Like they,
Nobody. It doesn't matter how clean it is. Everybody pisses in there.
yeah, it's just
They take a big shit in there and tow it down the hole. Like, oh god.
the image you just gave to me just destroyed my life.
And you're just right in there, man.
Well, that's why, like,
right in there.
That's like the one place. Like I definitely am wearing my flip flops when I go into those showers.
Dude, that's the
There's
one
no-
place. Oh, fuck. He's telling on them. I was literally thinking that right when we were talking about the shower. I was like, flip-flops on any human being is unacceptable unless you are going to or from a shower you do not know.
Yeah. Oh, that
Oh,
kid's
the
not
kid.
fair.
And I like this movie, too, because they give the kid the gun.
I'm
Fucking right.
well. This is like kind of what like Walking Dead did this. I'm kind of
Oh,
like
surely. Yeah, way before.
no. That's not what I mean. I'm just saying like that's like the idea is they're kind of in this Walking Dead mode now, where
Right.
it's just like this is the life we have to
Oh,
live.
here comes the truck that was haunting the kid. I just watched Ice Cream Man starring Clint Howard. I am fucking terrified.
I know exactly what's coming. Clint Howard's goddamn face.
He's not alive. He's a machine. I fucking love Clint Howard.
This
I'm missing out right now on my full moon streaming Holy fuck.
ooh,
That's what happens when you leave all that ice cream in there. It's explosive.
yeah.
All the fumes. All
Then you
those
find
dairy
out-
fumes.
And he's like, I just wanted to get you ice cream. Like again,
It was
you
a good
find out
one.
It was a good one, yeah.
Their car shouldn't have been destroyed. The married car, and that one should have come in and like T-boned him at the last minute and then blown him up.
That would have been amazing.
Like the car could have been like Terminator and Terminator 2 where he just keeps coming back, man. He's just like, fuck you. You think the car is toast? Oh my God. Her window went up and like strangulated her to death. He's going to take her ring. He totally is. Watch.
Oh, it's so weird.
Is he?
Yeah,
Yeah, it is. Look at that big old rock.
I guess though, what else are you gonna do, right?
Fucking A, lady.
Now, how many, like realistically, how many people?
This will be the death of him.
Yeah, how many people do you think died on the planet during this? Now we're in a
A
small.
couple mil. No, I don't think it would be that big.
I was gonna say I don't think it would be that small.
You think?
Well, I'm
Of
just
the car. Okay, you know what? There's a billion. There's like 4, 5, 6 billion. Okay, I'd say like a good 200 mil.
okay because my thinking is this is a small town and all but like all but 5 now or 6 whatever are dead, right? It doesn't seem to be any other survivors.
What was that hitting?
I have no idea.
What was that?
A few Roman candles first.
Yeah, like what the hell was that? Like,
yeah. We got right in his mouth.
in the mouth.
Mouth.
Oh yeah, this is like the Dawn of the Dead End where they're gonna like take off in the boat. I forgot this movie
We need to-
altogether. Like, boom.
I think that'll have to be our first like. Well, I guess technically our first remake was Walking Dead, or not Walking Dead, Night of the Living
Night of the
Dead.
Living Dead.
But we've done Dawn of the Dead. I think our first time doing like the original and the remake, we got to do the Dawn of the Dead.
I think the remake is terrific movie.
I do too. I
really
fully
good.
agree. And everybody,
I
like,
really liked it.
it's my first experience with Ty Burrell. Very different from his
Oh,
Modern Family
is
character.
he ever? Great actor.
He, by the way, I just watched Rough Night, and he's in that too. Him and Demi Moore play swingers.
Wow.
Yeah, and like
Was it old
and he's
movie, or?
no? It's like Kate McKinnon and Scarlett Johansson and a bunch
Really?
of people. Yeah, Jillian Bell.
Is it one of these straight to TMN movies?
No, it came out in theaters. It didn't do well. It was fine.
What's in it? Oh,
So, okay, here we go. 2 days after, a large UFO was destroyed in space by a Russian weather satellite, quotes, which happened to be equipped with a laser cannon and a Class 4 nuclear missiles. Approximately 6 days later, the Earth passed beyond the tail of Rhea M, exactly as predicted. Now, this is where everything gets gummed up.
Oh, yeah.
The whole idea is that they were behind this meteor, which is what was causing all the survivors of the Dixie Boy are still survivors.
Oh, thank God.
Are all dead. No, but
Gonna whoops my cookies.
yeah,
That's what I say all the time on
I
a
read
boat
that.
when I'm gonna fucking shit over the side.
yeah, the camera has like a hair on it.
And it's
'Cause
got
that was on-
like
that was on
5
his-
hairs
yeah.
on it.
But but that's what I'm saying is they said that the comet was the cause. Being in the comet was the cause of this. Then why what was there a UFO there for?
Maybe that was the real thing.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
Aliens
saying.
were hiding in the tail of the comet.
Then why? But like, why are you not being? If they're gonna give you the information at the beginning, why would they not just give you that information?
Marla Maples, second woman.
Nice. That's
no
hilarious.
way. This is where Trumps are.
Probably.
Trump's a huge fan of this movie.
This is why he wants Space Force to help get rid of aliens that are
That
causing
will
maximum
turn on.
overdrives.
Exactly.
Wow, we just figured it all out, guys.
Holy fuck.
But
I think that the movie is suffering because there wasn't really a last scene.
yeah,
Like it should have been more of them really running. Like, you know, they blow the gas station up and then Buddy's still after them.
Well,
and then
I'll tell you-
Emilio has to run. You know,
there was more. They actually shot stuff where they encountered a boat with a mounted machine gun.
Oh, Lord.
But I think they took it out because they just had a scene where they had a mounted machine gun vehicle.
Right.
And they were like, oh, just another one then or whatever. And it's so because that was the point, is that was what they were going to have to fight at the end while they were down here, right?
Wasn't like they didn't have enough grisly murders. There should have been if they were gonna go that goofy with like the fucking like the hot roast beef cutter going crazy, everybody should have been murdered.
And that's what I'm saying is I think if Stephen,
ooh, the music just got like way louder on its own.
If Stephen King like leaned into the camp a little bit more, because I legitimately think that he thought he was making a scarier movie than he was.
The coke,
right? But I think if he would have leaned into the camp a little bit more, it would have like opened a new.
Campy.
I know, but I don't think he meant for like I don't think it was purposeful.
Well, that's the best kind of camp.
It is, but it's like at the same time, I feel like he could have maybe found like another like avenue for himself, you know, where it's like, hey, when I need a break from, because he does like literally. While I'm not afraid of Stephen King books, he writes things that scare him. Is what he always says, right? So he's like, maybe it's good to dip your toe out of that and just have a little bit of fun with it.
Filmed there in North Carolina.
Yes.
Oh, Marvel Comics Green Goblin is a trademark of more. They asked.
Oh,
and is used with permission.
Interesting.
Our beginning thing was a lie.
Yes. I was
not the first time. Not the first time we lied to you.
I think I had said that they just did it and there was no.
I don't know where you've been reading your bullshit.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
now everything we have to go back through every movie and fact check every fucking thing that you've ever said.
All right, let's get Return of the King.
Here we go. Let's go. Here we go.
Okay, everybody, that is it for us for this episode. Thank you so much.
You know, we're not going to go back over the Marvel though. We'll just pretend like whatever you said there was the truth.
Yeah.
You know, we'll just leave that one.
So reach out to us on Twitter at Miscast Podcast. I'm at JK Finley. Todd's at Miscast Todd. Find us at miscastcommentary.com. Email us podcast at miscastcommentary.com. Call or text us at 1289-769-3288. Just leave a message, leave a text. We'll read it on the air. We'll play it on the air, whatever, unless you don't want to, unless it's just like a secret, like, you know, trying to get us on the, you know, get us on a Scientology message or something like that. We'll listen to it still. We'll, you know, we're pretty susceptible. You'll get us.
Stop calling and telling me that it's my baby. I know it is.
Yeah.
I'm not answering on purpose.
Yes. I'm not interested in your baby.
Yeah, like it's yours now.
Yeah.
I gave you the seed. It's yours now.
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck?
Like every now and again, I plant a tree. I don't then go and prune the tree.
Right, exactly.
Jesus Christ. I've already helped the earth.
Nature takes care of the tree, right? And that works?
Exactly. I remember there was a senator said that, like, you know, like a woman's body has a way of sorting that shit out, right?
Sure does.
So I feel like it's your fault.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, Todd, do you feel like it's your fault? Yeah, me too. Right? Get it? Oh, boom. All right, guys. We will see you next week, whatever season this is.
Whatever.
Love you much.
This has been Miscast Commentary with your hosts, Joe Finley and Todd Murray. Executive producer, Joe Finley. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen. Visit www.miscastcommentary.com for all news related to the podcast. Miscast Commentary is a Miscast Media production.